8:13 on Mike McConnell in the morning. Steve Hawkins filling in for Mike. Jim Breech, former Bengal kicker, with me this morning. Jim, good morning.
Hot, good morning to you too. It's been a while.
It's got to be 25 years since we last talked.
Yeah, it seems like, wow. It happened to somebody else because it can't be us.
I think I was hanging out at a top 40 radio station in town, and you came down with the family. Does that sound right to you?
I did. I think it's when Donny Osmond was making his comeback, and my daughters were just blown away. They got a chance to actually talk to him.
Oh, man, it's been a long time. Hey, I do want to ask you a couple of football things, but first up, coming up this coming weekend, Saturday, you've got the 10K, 5K run for prostate cancer, correct?
Yes, it is. It's called the Zero Prostate Cancer Run. It's Saturday morning, September 12th in Norwood. If you're interested in running, because certainly they'll take people right up till the time, you can go to urologygroup.com, which kind of makes sense at the prostates. And all registration's $30. All the proceeds go to cancer research and treatment, prostate cancer research and treatment.
Yeah.
And prostate is actually the second leading cause of cancer in men after lung cancer. So it's not something that you want to mess around with. Get treatment, early detection in any cancers. We've had some in our family, some different cancers, and the earlier you can catch them, the better off you are.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about prostate cancer. I've always heard it is something that can be preventable if you're just getting the regular checkups, correct?
It is. So, yeah, do what you're supposed to do. Sometimes guys are a little reluctant, so we put it off. And we get out there and do it, especially as we get a little bit older. We really need to be careful about that.
All right, it is the Zero Prostate Cancer Run coming up this Saturday in Norwood, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
And again, you can go to urologygroup.com and sign up. And registration is $30. A lot of runs out there, a lot of great organizations being benefited, and this is one of them that can really impact lives.
Jim, hang on. We're talking to former Bengal Jim Breech with us this morning. I want to ask you about the season that kicks off this weekend in Oakland. Jim Breech, former Cincinnati Bengal, still with us this morning on a holiday, no less. All right, the Bengal season kicks off in Oakland on Sunday. What's your outlook for the 2015 Bengals this year?
I am excited about the team. They get to the playoffs last year, and they had so many injuries. I thought it was Marvin and the coaching staff's best job to get them to the playoffs. Staying healthy. If they can stay healthy, I think they'll be very good. And if Andy can play and stay healthy, and the AJ Green stays healthy, the offense can really be dynamic. And if the defense gets up to the level they were previously, and this team has an opportunity to do great things. Just you've got to go out and do it. But I'm excited. Just again, staying healthy. I think that's true throughout the league. That's the mantra. But in this case, it makes a huge difference if you get your players on the field that can make plays.
Okay, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about what's in the headlines. Obviously, Tom Brady defeat gate, I guess you would call it now. Yeah. Is it a big deal as a kicker? The ball inflation levels as a kicker versus a quarterback?
I don't know about that. I think it's probably similar. In many more, they have separate balls. The kicking balls are different than what the passing balls are. The quarterbacks take their balls, they throw them around, they break them in some, they pick out the ones that feel best in their hands, and they can throw them a little bit and get them broken in. So they actually have their hands on the balls, whereas the kickers don't get a chance to do stuff like that. So they're two separate balls. But I just have a question for you, Huck.
Yep.
When you played sports, when you filled up a basketball or a football, did you ever know how much air was in it?
Absolutely not.
When it's so good, you rolled, right?
Yeah, the only thing that I can remember of shooting a basketball or football when it was noticeably deflated, but if it was just hard as a rock, that was just kind of like a new ball. Exactly.
So, I think they made this a homicide, speeding ticket into a homicide, basically, and it's just crazy that they've taken it this far. I mean, I would think a fine and move on.
Okay, I got to ask you. They moved the extra point back to like a 33-yard field goal. Yeah. Could you, in an emergency this Sunday, kick an extra point for the Bengals?
This Sunday?
Yes.
I might be able to, as long as they didn't try and block it. I don't know if I can. I might be able to get it there, but I might be able to make it okay, but I don't know how much height I'm going to have.
All right. Former Bengal kicker Jim Breech, the urologygroup.com for the Zero Prostate Cancer Run this Saturday. Jim, hey, thanks for your time. I know it's a holiday. Thanks so much. Have a great holiday.
And you do the same. Thanks. Good talking to you.
Jim Breech this morning on News Radio 700 WLW.